Axel. North Carolina. 21st.
Shay, why? Don't let pain break you. You should allow that shit to shape you. Been trying to outrun my problems, but there ain't nowhere I can escape to. Shit I've been through in the past tense made me question who I pray to. The suffering seemed eternal, so my mind wasn't on no breakthroughs. I just wanted it all to end. Commitments I made with contingent upon the condition my heart was in. What I see with my vision ain't what I envision for life at this part of men. Steady knocking me down, I keep getting up even though I'm gonna fall again. Depression be keeping me close, I feel like I'm falling in. I think about how simple shit used to be if I could and I live it all again. I gotta get on and take care of my people cause I owe this all to them. They even stood by a nigga when I made it hard for them. Damn. Tell me what you know about loyalty. I can never leave a fan behind like Harry did. We sit together like royalty. It's war behind them and they'll all go to war for me. Be on this side if you knew what's in store for me. I always knew I was destined for greatness. I knew that shit before people supported me. Nobody wants this shit more than me. I put my all into each of my songs. More people should doubt me cause I take pleasure in proving a motherfucker wrong. Death is the only thing that could derail me up off of this mission I'm on. Mama mentality, my way of living until I'm transitioning home. Heartbeat Kobe, I couldn't believe it at first when I heard you were gone. I was hoping this shit was a hoax or somebody had made a mistake. Don't you hate after losing somebody, they tell you to be strong. When strength doesn't make this shit hurt any less in the first place. Strength has never brought anyone back, so hold your loved ones close. Let them know you love them while it's still around and can feel it. Life is too short for the bullshit. If there's any beef, y'all should kill it. Forgiving now is better than doing it later in spirit. So I'm not living with hate on my heart, I can't live with regrets. Niggas have done me the dirtiest, but I still wish all them niggas the best. I'm focused on moving forward because I know God is gonna handle the rest. Yeah, I have reason to stress, but that don't mean I can't see that I'm blessed. Jay.
This is first and foremost a dope ass platform.
Shout out to Pure Rap Podcast again.
Yeah, I keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And y'all, I can see y'all being big in the future, man.
Y'all keep going and shit, stay down.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Podcast. We got MCK, Keb, Darneezy here with another episode. We got a dope special guest with us tonight. And before we get into that, though, man, how was y'all Valentine's Day?
Man, it was
unfortunately
good.
I can't be in this conversation, but you guys can.
I was gonna say, how was yours, MCK?
You said what?
How was yours?
You said how was your Valentine?
What'd you do, man?
Man, I went through a harsh breakup, man. No, just started. Can you imagine this? Like, man,
you went to Applebee's at the bar by yourself?
Yeah, I was
at the bar chilling,
looking for my secret admirer. I was like, I was following these clues down. I was like, man, couldn't find her.
You're trying to holler at some old white cougars at the Applebee's bar.
Some old. You know what's funny? One of my coworkers told me earlier today. There's a one-legged prostitute, like
respect,
like famous.
Stop. Two legs or not?
Hey, he said 2 legs.
Grind on stop.
He said 1 leg. I was like 1 leg. What, she got 50% discount?
Right.
it's like so wild.
They have for that lap dance.
Yeah. Now, what'd you guys do though, man?
Just went out to a restaurant. The restaurant, I didn't have the damn reservation till like 10 o'clock at night because that shit was
10 o'clock at night. What restaurant open at that, bro?
Somewhere in La Jolla. It was like Valentine's themed.
They probably only do that on the special.
Facts, yeah. 10 o'clock at night.
10 o'clock meal.
Yeah, it was all right.
Late.
The reservation at 10 o'clock, bro.
Just went to Dave & Buster's before, had a drink and killed time, until then.
Oh yeah, smart.
Yeah, nothing too crazy this year. But...
yeah, well, you got to save money for the wedding and the honeymoon.
I got your credit card, man. I don't need to save money.
You got my
Said I
credit
got your
card.
credit
What
card
about you,
on
Darnell,
file.
man? What you?
No, I didn't do nothing crazy. My woman at work, so I just got her some gifts when she got out of work, and that was pretty much it. So probably try to do something on the weekend. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to do stuff like the day of, because it's
Yeah.
crowded.
Wednesday.
Just
And a
like
Wednesday.
just like he said, like
Yeah.
reservations and can't get this and that. Yeah, it's to do things on the day of holidays. I'm just not. That's really not my forte. I'm really more
Yeah.
like
Nah,
the
I
day
feel you.
before,
Yeah.
after. I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm starting to hate
Yeah.
just like busy places and traffic and
yeah. It's just
I'd rather
come on.
not be
We
in that
could
environment.
we could just do things
Y'all be
on different times.
y'all don't be cooking, like you don't know how to cook no meals.
I mean, I can if you want. She wanted me to, but she wanted to go to this restaurant.
I
So
mean,
I didn't bring out my Gordon Ramsay
sheesh.
skills.
You don't
I
got that
mean, I
Gordon
could
Ramsay.
whip
I
some
didn't bring
Gordon
it out.
Ramsay meals real quick.
You don't got that. You don't got that Paula Dean. Hey, when's the
No,
last
I
time
didn't.
you heard her that name, bro?
Holiday.
I didn't pull out my fuck. What's his name? What was the dad in That's So Raven? Mr. Baxter. Wasn't he a chef?
Mr. Baxter.
Oh, he was
I
a chef.
can't remember his first name.
Barbecue.
But that's so random that out of all
I'm
things,
trying to think of a
that
random
was
chef.
A random show.
That's so Raven out of all things that we
Like,
that's
you think,
Mr.
who the fuck was a chef?
Mr. Baxter.
I can't remember his first
I don't
fucking
even
name in
know.
the show, but
No, that's hilarious, bro.
I
Yeah.
ain't cook
nah,
no
but
meals, man.
Valentine's Day aside, man, I see we got a new podcast intro.
Yeah, man, that new podcast intro, man. Shout out to Kayla for
Sheesh,
that.
that
Man, that
was
was dope.
different.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
we'll tweak it
Project
a little
Pat,
bit, make it
you know what I
better.
mean? You know what I mean? Shout out Project Pat. We won't let you down, man. We gonna, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, shout out to
Give us
He
some
said we
love.
gonna be
Quincy.
big, so we'll be big.
Shout out to Quincy,
Quincy
too.
White.
Quincy White,
Black
yeah.
skin on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
had to
dope.
make something dope for that.
Yeah, no, that was fire, bro.
Yeah, all the love, all in one clip. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Especially we need something else, like add, you know what I mean, add some flavor to it. So but y'all ready to get into it?
Yeah, man. What we got for
man, we got a new
excited.
guest.
Yeah, man. So we got
Yeah.
dope special guest. Especially when we first, I want to say in the beginning of the year, Kayla put out the tweet, you know what I mean, recommendations, who should we, try to interview and look, music that we should, look into. We got a lot of different names. So far, we got a few of those guys already on the podcast, and we got another one here with us that Cam recommended, who we also had on the podcast, the TCT podcast, 2 episodes ago?
Episode 65.
Yeah, that was about 2 episodes
Last
ago.
Monday.
So,
Monday of last week.
Yeah. So, man, and of course, as soon as we got the recommendation, we always do go immediately check out the music, immediately like what we hear. Gotta book that, we gotta book the interview immediately.
Gotta book that.
Yeah. So definitely just appreciate the time, that we get from our guest. It goes by the name J.J.Sanders from North Carolina, Salisbury. I don't even know if I said that right, but that's
Salisbury,
where he's from.
like the steak, right? The Salisbury steak.
So, shit, man.
Salisbury steak.
This man hungry, bro. Goddamn.
Okay.
This man,
he haven't had
man, get off of work ready to eat.
Valentine's Day dinner.
Yeah, for that's what he got for Valentine's Day. No,
hey, man, we went to an Italian place.
Oh.
Dropped a project in 2023 called Testimony. Super fire project, man. Very deep. Project when you listen to the lyrics as well. A lot of the tracks he got on there. Also, I put his link tree in the description, so you don't have to go in. You got to stray too far. It's got his music, his socials, music videos. You get to his YouTube. Different interviews and stuff like that. All on there, so you can pretty much learn everything that you want to learn about him. And go click on that. Go listen to the music, man. But without further ado, we got J.J.Sanders.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing, man?
Good, man.
Doing good. Just maintaining, taking it a day at a time. That's all any of us can do.
Facts. Man, it's dope to have you on. Like I was saying in the intro too, man. When we heard your music, shout out to Cam. we all enjoyed it. You know what I mean? So it's dope that you even took the time and responded as quick as you did. You know what I mean? To
Oh, of
put
course,
you on the
bro.
podcast too. So
It's always love. I appreciate everybody that recommended me. It's just a pleasure to be here with y'all this evening, man.
definitely.
Appreciate
Yeah, I think there was actually multiple. There was a couple people who actually said J.J.Sanders too, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah, man, I got a lot of type people that's on.
yeah, because I saw on Twitter, I'm like, I know it wasn't just one. Like I remember seeing like at least like 3, 4.
Yeah,
I'm like,
there was a few in the building. They was going crazy.
Facts.
Chills,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, my boy Chills. Yeah, one Emo Chillington. That's my boy. That's my
For real,
guy.
man. Shout out to Chills, for real.
Yes, sir.
Shout out
yeah.
Shout out
man,
to everybody on Panthers Twitter. Love y'all, man.
Yeah. I'm a Saints fan.
I mean, y'all see it in the background. Wait a minute, my head in the way.
He said, "I'm a Saints fan."
I'm a
In
Saints
the background.
fan. Where's my hat? Where's my hat, y'all?
Deepest condolences on the Saints thing, man. But that's all.
I'm a Charger fan, man. We got Harbrook, man. We got Jim Harbrook.
I mean, I can't really
get this man off now.
Oh,
Get this man off it.
We want to hear that.
Yeah, he said Chargers. Let's get him out of here.
We don't want to hear that, man.
I mean, they got Harbaugh, so I mean.
Yeah, no, that's a big come up, bro.
Nah, it was funny, yeah, because
sadly,
he went I ain't never heard of a Chargers fan.
Sadly, he went there, man.
Yeah,
I got my phone on the charger, actually.
That's the only Charger we know.
And that's the only Charger we know.
Man.
Yeah, ever since they left San Diego, but I don't want to talk about
that. If our Panthers have to be poverty, so do your Chargers, man.
Yeah, hey, next year gonna be rough. We got Kansas City on the schedule, so we gonna see how that goes.
Right. Fucking Mahomes lighting us up for 10 touchdowns.
What if Bryce light him up for 6 though?
Hey, if he can be right there with him.
You gotta have somebody to throw to though. That's the problem.
That is the problem. And someone to block. Someone to block.
You need some blocking. Need some
George Karlaftis is fucking ass gonna be whoever else.
If they call your boy, I go out there get him about 3 touchdowns. I think we can work that out.
Fuck it, I'll play.
Give him about 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
Chills and I will be his guards.
3 catches, 3 TDs. You know, I could work that out.
Facts. Oh,
yes,
what was
sir.
it? Pit Jelly Roll on the line. What was the draft that we picked?
Man.
I don't even remember who.
Check out episode 65 for that.
Yeah.
You ain't getting past Jelly Roll.
You ain't getting past Jelly Roll, bro. You're not getting past Jelly Roll, bro.
Referencing a rapper draft.
I know he said, "God, I need a favor," but you gonna need a favor. You line up next to that.
Yeah, man, you ain't getting past.
They're the one asking God.
Facts.
Nope. Technique.
Right. Yeah. For everyone that's watching, go check out episode 65 for our rapper draft with the KMT podcast. That was a good one.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, those are the guys.
Yeah,
be sure to follow them on all platforms. They really doing it big, and I think that this year is going to be a great year for them. I think it'll be a great year for all of us. We just got to keep our heads down, keep God first, and just persevere, man. That's it.
I 100% agree.
No doubt.
100%.
So let's get started. So first, pretty much, we start off with a segment we call Rapid Fire, which is just 5 random questions that don't really have anything to do with the initial interview. That could be anything from any funny, deep, insightful, just or random. Just five different questions. So you ready to get into that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So our first question is: did you do anything special for Valentine's Day?
I came home straight from work, and just chill with my girl. That was it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that direct deposit to hit in a few hours, and then we'll probably do something over the weekend. Yeah, man.
Like
wait a couple of days. Promise you, it'll be much more worth it.
Yeah, right.
That's really how
got something big
how I
planned.
felt, because you ain't gonna get anywhere off about $20. I mean, ain't a lot that you gonna make happen.
The economy is rough right now. Right?
Yeah,
just give me a little bit of time. I'll work it out.
Get that Wendy's 4 for 4, man.
Get that biggie bag.
Man. Yeah, get that. Yeah, the biggie bag, bro. Come on, man.
Our 9-year anniversary coming up in April. She might leave me. I'll pull her with a 4 for 4 on Valentine's Day. That's
oh man, on Valentine's Day, that'd be wild, though. That's a bold move.
I at least would take her to Waffle House. Something, Lord.
A little more upskill.
Oh, do you guys have Waffle House out there?
Yeah, man.
Yes,
in the South.
In the South. Oh, okay.
Of course, man. The closest
Waffle
House.
I didn't know where like Waffle House is at. Like it's more south.
Waffle House is being the cut everywhere, bro.
Yeah, there's none out here in California for all I know.
Yeah, I just want to like. Is it
there's one in Phoenix,
it goes
I think.
crazy out there, like just like at night or just like
like
the employees, like all the videos you see on the internet. That's like that real life, like at the Waffle House.
Yes.
Yeah, the Waffle House one of these days.
That is not a facade. You will see some interesting things at a Waffle House sometimes.
Right,
As long as that waffle and that bacon crispy though,
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. As long as I don't have to do the, I'm all right. As long as I don't have to do the little Kim, we'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, she got a
little
dick
Kim
and dive, man. There's like fights behind. You trying to
that
eat
little
your
Kim
meal,
is
there's a
crazy,
whole
bro.
fight behind you. The cooks is going at it.
Facts,
oh my
man.
god,
egg is going flying all over.
Fucking bacon grease flying over the fucking counter.
Man,
grits all over the damn place. God,
yeah, for real. Like, goddamn, bro.
Oh,
Boy,
man.
y'all
Got
have
one person that got Apple Jacks.
Y'all have to see the skits that Philip Hudson does where he acting like he's a Waffle House employee. They are hilarious, bro. Like, oh my god, those are some of the funniest skits I've ever seen in my life.
I gotta peep that.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Kayla, did you put that in the damn description, bro?
You talking about?
I mean, that description on the damn script.
Yeah,
I was like, what the hell?
Might have to repass that one.
Yeah, I'm definitely passing that one. What are some of your inspirations outside of music?
Honestly, I would definitely say first and foremost is God, because he's been able to see me through some of the toughest, darkest times of my life. I would definitely say my family, my girlfriend, and my friends. I have a strong support system, and even when I don't have the belief or the energy to believe in myself, they always encourage me and they instill that back within me, and it gives me the energy that I need to pursue my dreams. So I give it all back to them, and I'm eternally grateful for them.
Man, that's a good answer, man.
Great answer right there.
Thanks. Nothing better than that supporting this cast, man.
Yes, sir.
Top 3 childhood snacks.
I gotta be childhood.
Okay,
that's where the fun is.
Back in the day,
those snacks. Nah, man.
God rest my grandmother's soul, but I used to get the hookup. She would get up, she make me breakfast in the morning, then around lunchtime, I get 2 bologna sandwiches, some chips, a honey bun, and she had some Kool-Aid that was, man, thinking about it make me wish I could get in the time machine and travel back, but that was my go-to at noon every Saturday. She hooked the brother up, and I'd be back in the bed. I'd tear that plate up, turn on the Xbox, hop on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or Def Jam Fight for New York.
Oh man,
I wish I could go back and join you. Shit.
Yeah,
Fight for New York.
Life was so much simpler.
Oh man, for real.
Especially when
if
you
I
got
could go back any day, I would. I would.
I mean, that's kind of like
crushed off the things. I was full rotten, boy.
I mean, that sounds like a good night right there. A plate, you know what I mean? Get a plate right there. You know what I mean? Got your snacks, you got your sandwich, you got video games.
Food, you got the
can't ask for a better day right there as a kid, bro.
The videos games that used to be cool back in the day.
Then had the arcade basketball goal beside the bed, the WWE Hell in the Cell wrestling ring,
I
this man had the Hell in a Cell ring.
Damn.
No,
yes,
I had
sir.
just the regular one.
Just the ring. Just
That's
the
a
ring.
regular
Nothing, no
Hey,
cage or
I'm a
nothing.
little
fall
jealous
away,
right now, man. I'm not gonna lie.
the fall away door through the top of the cell. It was, hey, it was like that.
Man, I was living the life.
For real, bro. Yeah, the Hell in
Hey,
a Cell.
couldn't tell me, couldn't be nothing in elementary school. You hear me?
Yeah,
Not a thing.
man.
I like, boy, I wake up, roll out of bed, start hooping. Can't tell me nothing.
Yeah. suplex someone on the Hell in a Cell too.
Yeah,
Hit a couple shots, suplex somebody.
Imagine dropping a triple double and then going into the wrestling ring and then being able to win the WWE Championship. It's like that.
Yeah,
you can't ask for a better.
you can't ask for a better night than that.
Yeah.
Hey, really living like that, man.
This man went to school. This man went to school.
Any day if I could.
Oh man, for real.
Those were the
This
times.
man went to school. Kids were like, "Oh, what did you do on your day?" I was playing the NBA a little bit. You know, what I
Fucked
mean,
around, got triple double. Like
you know, what I mean, beat John Cena for his title. You know, just a regular day.
day.
You know, nothing.
It was a good day.
Normal
like,
days work.
It's a normal day. You know.
So how do you beat a man that you can't see? I'm like, that's for me to know and you to never find out.
Facts. Mm.
John Cena.
John Cena, if you see this, I don't want no problems, Bucko. I don't want no problems. You got it.
Nah, man.
You ain't gonna
Put
see
that out
him.
there.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't even gonna. But he could see this though. You know what I mean? That's the difference though. He could see this, but you can't see him though. So
You can't see.
you
You
know.
can't see
You
him.
might be watching. You'll never know.
Yeah. What other two? Is that the full three?
I think there was one. I think there were more questions that y'all needed to think. I had to go back from my room. The shower was running, and I'm like right next to that shit. So.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I got two more. If you could have one superpower for a day, what would it be, and what would you use it for? Just for one day.
For me, you said just for one day.
One day.
I probably. I would either say the ability to fly, or maybe super speed. One of those two. One of those two.
And what would you use it for?
The reason being is because I be getting tired of driving everywhere. I just would say, you know what? I just fly to work today, or like, you know what? Save gas. I fly to the club. I do that. So, it'd be convenient, and I'd save myself some money. So,
shoot, money. You ain't got to park nowhere. You just fly over there.
Yeah.
Man,
I would turn into John Cena. He ain't gonna see me. I'm gonna invisible.
You ain't gonna see me.
John Cena be invisible.
I'm invisible.
Can't hit what you can't see.
He ain't gonna see me that day. Yeah, I'm be lurking though. I'm gonna be plotting.
For real. And last question: what is one thing you wish you learned sooner?
That I probably would say that it's okay to make mistakes, because I can oftentimes give myself the hardest time whenever I do something wrong, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But a lot of times you won't know how something to go until you try it, and then you take what you learn from your mistakes and apply them in a way where you won't make the same mistake twice. So maybe easing up on myself in that regard, because I mean, life is trial and error until it's over with. So you just try things, you see what works, and then what doesn't, you stop it and you go with something else. That's the name of the game.
Thanks, man. No, that's real. That's real. And that's all 5. But you're actually the first person I'm ever gonna do this to, and add one more. Is you got off camera, I'm gonna let the people know, we were throwing some hot takes, back and forth. You got one more hot take?
Let me think. Off the top,
put you on the spot.
Off the top of my head.
Don't worry, I won't tell the people, but the ones that we're talking about off camera.
Yeah, we got to keep those off, because I ain't trying.
Well, I said the Lil Wayne one before already, so they will have to find that in the archives.
You safe with that one?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think in that I would say the trinity of hip hop now, they got J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar. I think that Big Sean deserves to be mentioned in that, along with Wale and Big Crit and Joyner Lucas. I think that all of those guys I just mentioned are severely underrated. So I don't know if that's a hot take, but I think it's worth saying.
They should be mentioned.
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
They should be mentioned. I don't see why not.
I think they would be like in the next tier though. Like if we're talking about tier
And the
A,
next
tier B,
tier,
tier C. You
tier
know what I mean? I
B,
think they would be
tier
like
C.
one right under, like
Yeah.
right under. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Same thing like in
maybe just-
basketball when you see those tiers, like you know who's right here, and
Yep.
then it's like after you got the list of the next. You know what I mean?
Seems like it's going
Yeah.
off of popularity. Like everything's just these guys are
Yeah.
making music with all these different artists, and these guys are not. They're on their own lane. So that's kind of that's what it kind of seems like.
But I just believe we got to give people their flowers while they still here, man. Like,
No, 100%.
Yeah,
life is so short and so fragile. One day you could be talking about somebody thinking like, oh well, everything's fine. And the next day you hear something that happened to him, you like, damn, like I wish I would have supported him more. So it doesn't matter if it's a celebrity, it doesn't matter if it's your friend that's trying to start up a business. Support your people.
100%.
Support your people. Don't wait until they're gone to give them their praise. Do it now.
Right.
Agreed, man. Agreed. That's the snippet right there, man. That's the snippet.
Give him your praise. Give him the praise
for real though.
Yeah,
nah,
one thing I know about Father Tom, he can humble any of us.
Oh man, that's the truth. That's the truth. Damn,
yes,
right.
Sir.
I'm gonna get us out together, goddamn.
Need some water.
Yeah, for real. I'm over here trying to drink this water. I'm like, right, dying.
that Gatorade or something.
Yeah. Hot take had him choking up.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, yeah, I was about to say my
whoa.
piece, and I'm like, yeah, they're trying to stop me. They're trying to stop me, man. Because like I said, we've man, especially in our early episodes when we first got started, man. I felt like we talked about so many different like hot takes, and I feel like we haven't really touched on that in such a long time. Honestly, like going through some of these hot takes, we might have to bring that back.
You have to do
What's the
people on
hottest
Twitter
take you've ever heard? As this, what I want to know. Like, what's the one take that you've heard that you were like,
fuck? I saw one on Twitter the other day, and I can't remember what it was.
That's a tough question to think off the top.
Yeah, because I'm curious because I know people say some interesting things, but I'm trying to see what's the craziest thing you've been told.
Let's put it. Let's revisit that. We're gonna put it on Twitter and see what people's hot takes are. You know what I mean?
I think that'd be a good way to gauge.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Let's put that question on Twitter, man. Shoot, man, Caleb. Shoot, if you're able to, you want to throw that question on Twitter
right now?
Yeah. Why not? Might as well. See what people say.
The hot take.
Because I'm kind of curious too. Like,
how you want me to word that?
I don't know.
You want
some hip hop?
Yeah,
hip hop
related.
Yeah, hip hop.
Crazy hot take.
Yeah, let's do hip hop.
You think Kendrick Lamar is the worst rapper?
Now that would be crazy.
That would be ridiculous. At that point, that's just like ridiculous, though.
Yeah,
like that's not even a hot take at that point. That's just like
going against the grain. But
yeah, I feel like you just hating at that point.
Like, yeah, because the
worst is ridiculous.
Yeah, worst is crazy.
Yeah,
he might not be a cup of tea, but worst.
Who do you think is one of the worst? Or should it? Or I hate to say this because everyone deserves. Make your money. And I'm not saying this. I'm not taking anything away from anybody. But like for me, I always said like Tyga, in my opinion, shouldn't be like at that like stature. Like realistically, bro, he's not like he's garbage.
Red City, bitch. Red City, bitch.
Yeah.
Red City, bitch.
Like it's cool for a time and a place, you know what I mean? But in general, bro, it's like
that was an error.
That's one of my hot takes, bro. So.
That was an error though.
Hey, Red City,
even during that
Red
era,
City had high school lit for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? A lot of my roots are in the Bay Area, bro, so I was already like, Like, we can listen to a lot of that music from the Bay Area, but I don't need Tiger out here doing it.
Bless me.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I remember.
Bless you.
Pause. I remember the jerking days, the new boys.
He said pause.
New Boys,
Cat
the
Daddy.
Rangers,
I had
Cali
to
Swag.
I had to preface that pause because when people hear
Yeah.
the snip, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he was talking about jerking in the cab."
Jerk.
Whoa,
jerky
Cat
days.
Daddy.
Whoa,
Wait, he was doing
Whoa.
what in skinny jeans? He was what?
yeah. So that's why I went ahead and threw it out there before people start sending me the Cameron. Yeah, no,
Right.
nope.
Yeah, for real. Shout out, shout out. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, you're not about to catch me slipping, no sir.
I would have just hit you with the little boozy, man. Where's that
Come
at?
on now, dog. Come on, man.
I hit you with the boozy, man.
Boozy, man. Sheesh,
Come on, dog. Come
That's
on,
just
man.
hilarious, bro.
Come
All
on,
right.
man.
So yeah, we'll see. I guess when people put up some hot takes, but our first question is, what role did music play in your life growing up? And then second question right after that is just what inspired you to get into hip hop specifically?
So music, and if you read some of the articles that I've had written up on me,
Yeah.
music has ran through my family for the entirety of my life. Like
Yeah,
my
we saw everyone.
my dad used to rap. My mom, she played the violin back in the day. My girlfriend sings. She actually has appeared on a couple of my songs, and she's on the second song on my tape, "Long Live Marv." I got her singing on
Okay.
it.
Yeah. I know
My
that
brother,
was your girlfriend. That's dope, man.
yep, Miss BB. That's her. She
Okay, cool.
she did that as a solid. My brother, he had passed away in 2017 from cancer, but he was a percussionist, and he marched for North Rowan High School over here and Winston-Salem State University. And I've always been surrounded by music, so I felt like it would be a disservice if I didn't try to, give it an honest go. And I do some of the same things that my parents did, my family did. I drum as well. I play the snare drum. If Nick Cannon, if you ever see this, I'll chop you up. I will chop you up. I got
that drum line.
Yeah.
hey, I got some work for you, my boy. But I do that. I'm on a gaming team, West Clan gaming team, or Xbox streaming team. I want to get into streaming whenever I get my own place, and I'm a relationship banker at F&M Bank during the day, and then by the night I run my record label, J.J.Sanders LLC. So I would say my family definitely played a pivotal role in getting me into music, and I've just stuck with it ever since. Been rapping since the third grade, been writing lyrics since the sixth, so I've been rolling.
Yeah, dope. And there was someone too in your articles. It was I don't know if it was your uncle. He's an opera singer.
Yes, he is.
Man, that's dope. That's dope.
Professional opera singer. He'll bring you to tears if you ever hear him.
Yeah.
He got a voice.
Because you don't hear that much.
You don't hear that.
You don't hear that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that was cool when I read that. So.
Yeah, man. So music's all around the family.
Yeah. So what inspired you to definitely? So you did say your father was the one who was rapping. Is that what inspired you to get? Because you could get into different lanes. Clearly, you have. Mm-hmm. What got you to be like, you know what? I actually want to rap though. You know what I mean?
I would say
and take that serious.
I would say he played a big part in that, but I've always been a hip hop fan. So once I listen to artists, like Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Kanye, Wu-Tang Clan, NWA, like once I listen to guys like that, I just wanted to see how I would fare if I put my pen to paper, see what I can come up with. And I done came so far. I listened to some of my first recorded tracks, and I'm like, boy, you got to hang it up. But
yeah,
it ain't that bad no more. But we all got to start somewhere. But
100%, man.
I think being as much of a fan of the genre as I am, I just wanted to approach it from a standpoint of seeing if I could carve my own way into the music business and maybe leave my own imprint on on the genre and make my own contribution to it. Because I mean, for anybody, anything that you can accomplish starts off as a thought. So I mean, you got to try it, see where it goes. You got to actually put the effort in, put the time in, and you never know where something to take you. So you just got to give it you got to give it an honest go.
Definitely gotta take that risk, man.
Mm-hmm.
And what keeps you going today? You know what I mean? Like what keeps you, motivated?
I definitely would say my family, man. My girl, long live my brother. He was as supportive as anybody could be of like my dreams and my aspirations. His name was Marvio Leon Stofford II. The family members that I done lost that have passed on, uh, my friends, fans. Anytime I get down on myself, all I have to do is go onto my Instagram or something, and I can click on some of the stories that I've saved and just look at all of the people that have shared my music or have shared articles or interviews that I've done, and it just lets me know that I'm walking within my purpose. And
Mhm.
I think that's all that any of us can strive for. Like we all have different passions and goals, but to feel like you're doing the right thing with your life, that'll make you want to get out of bed in the morning, man. And even if success looks different to me than maybe it looks to the next person, as long as I can be happy with myself and who I see when I look in the mirror, that's all I care about, man.
Definitely, man. Yeah, yeah. Once again, like I said to you, man, sorry for your loss too. And we definitely send our condolences to you and your family included.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
no,
it, man.
rest in
Sorry to hear
peace.
that, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially with cancer too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who can relate to that too. I got some people in my family, close who I've lost to cancer as well.
Deepest
And
condolences, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
oh man, appreciate it. And what was I was gonna say too, like I appreciate your outlook as well, and it's definitely dope when you have that supporting, system, because that could really make or break, what I mean, a lot of people when you have that type of supporting system, you know what I mean? And also too, like I like how you take because a lot of people don't look at it this way too, but even like someone like with your brother who was already supporting you and stuff, like you kind of keep going and like that that's what he would want you to do, you know what I mean? So definitely keep striving for what you're doing, man, your passion, because definitely will make him proud, man. So
Yeah.
that's
I
dope.
appreciate you, bro. The crazy thing about it is that like we're splitting images of each other. Like our lives up until this point pretty much have mirrored each other. Like he was a banker for Wells Fargo, and now I'm a banker for F&M Bank. I do that
Yeah.
during the day. He played the snare drum. I played the snare drum. He gamed a lot. I game a lot. He loved HBCUs. I love HBCUs. So it's just crazy,
Yeah.
man.
You just follow in
Yeah.
the path, man.
Yeah, man.
on that pathway.
And that's
But I
dope.
mean, that's one of the first role models that I ever had in my life. I mean,
Wow.
my parents, but me and my brother, like we was real tight.
Really
Yeah.
And
close.
first person or the first people I ever wanted to be like was my dad and my brother. Like
Wow.
that was it. So I just I do my best every day to try to walk within their path, make them proud, and even when I'm not around them, like I keep pushing forward, doing what I know they would want me to do. And my dad's still supportive of me to this day. He was here for me before day one. And my brother, I know he'd be here pushing me right on along as I prepare for this performance at the Spectrum Center on March the 9th. So we rocking and rolling, man.
Definitely, man. And appreciate you for, for sharing that too, especially on the podcast and with your music as well. You know what I mean? Because especially when we listen to music, man, the vulnerability and like your real life that you put into it, man.
Yeah.
One is I'm pretty sure it's therapeutic for you, and two, it's also very relatable for the people who are listening
Yeah,
as well, where
listening,
we
yeah.
could connect to you in that type of way. You know what I mean? We're like, man, like
Might be going the same,
exactly
going through the same thing you're going through. So
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think that your best work can come from times of anguish, despair. I mean, tribulations. I just think that it all depends on how you tap into it, and I just choose to do it in a constructive way because music is often very therapeutic to me. Like I can listen to something, it'll move me. I can write something, it'll come to the heart. I'll put it in the notepad, go record it, and I know if I'm going through it, I know there's somebody else that has went through what it is that I'm going through. So I want
similar
to be the
thing.
type
Yeah.
of artist that can have that type of music that you can connect with whenever you're down, or if you need some pick me up music, or say if you want to get into the gym, you need something encouraging to listen to while you're in there. Cool, like I can do that too. Like I just want to be as versatile as possible as a lyricist, a songwriter, and an artist, man.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
definitely. Go ahead.
What about what about snare drumming? So you say you snare drum and stuff. Do you ever feel like you wanted to produce as well, or
Yes. So
do you do that, or do people know
my
that? Or?
ultimate goal for my label, I want to open up a studio here in my hometown, and I want to get into the producing side and the engineering side of music, because I can write a song in my sleep. Like I've done that enough to where I feel proficient at it. But I want to get to the point where anything it is that I can go and pay somebody else to do, I want to be able to do it for myself. And I also want to be able to maybe be that not gatekeeper, but I want to be that resource for other artists that maybe are wanting to get into the music business, or they're wanting to have their own music career similar to what I did, and be able to give them as much tools and knowledge and information as I can to be able to help them out, and maybe be that person for them that maybe I didn't have whenever I first got my start. So that is on the mind for sure.
Fire, man. Yeah, good question, bro. I guess you touched on this one with the Charlotte Hornets music industry night. Kind of touch on that too, because that was definitely something we were going to bring up. So we can segue into that. I'll move this one up. I put it up here as well.
Charlotte Hornets,
man.
now they doing
first
good.
off, yeah. How's that come together too, man? And now will you play? Yeah. So first off, how'd that even come together?
So first of all, I like to shout out DJ Chuck T. He's one of the most influential, knowledgeable, powerful DJs here in the state of North Carolina. He had tapped in with the Charlotte Hornets and partnered with them to be able to bring us the music industry night event. And its purpose is to educate and empower its attendees rather, of the music business. Put independent artists in the same room as the people that can really make an impact in changing their lives and opening new doors and opportunities, because all it takes is one encounter with somebody to be able to tap them into what you got going on. So a first impression is everything. I was kind of not apprehensive, but I've been saying, oh, I want to be a part of that event, but I don't have like my own merchandise, or like, oh, I don't know if I have enough music out to, and I just got out of my own head and I said, you know what? I'm gonna submit a song, see what it is that they think. Hopefully they'll approve it. And Hornets got back in touch with me and they approved it. Chuck T approved it. Locked in a performance package, and that's how we got to this point. And this will easily be the most important performance of my career, because there's going to be a lot of people there to support me, but there's going to be a lot of people there that don't know of me as well too. So I do not plan on disappointing at all.
Man, definitely. And congrats first off, man.
Yeah, that's a big accomplishment just to do that,
I appreciate that. I just think that as people, we have to learn how to get out of our own way sometimes. We get in our heads thinking that maybe we're not ready for this, or maybe we're not prepared for something how we think we should. But it's like you have to take a chance, which that is exactly why I'm performing my song Takes Time at this event, because I think that anything worth having in life is worth working for, but you have to be brave enough to take that initial chance on yourself. And the smartest decision that you'll ever make is betting on yourself. That's what I was trying to say. So I think that song is really going to resonate with anybody that comes out. So I urge you, if you're free on March the 9th and you can come through, come and see all of us. There's going to be a lot of great artists in the building. Even if you're not performing, if you're an artist, come introduce yourself, talk to people, be visible, because as soon as people can attach your face to your music and to your brand and what you got going on, that'll work wonders for you that just dropping music won't do for you, because there's plenty of people that say they're recording artists, they're musicians. There's millions of people that do the same thing that you do. But what can you do to differentiate yourself from all of the other people that are doing the same thing that you are? So
100%, man. Definitely got to find your mark and way to stand out as well.
Stand
And
out.
and definitely that's definitely a dope event too, you know, when it comes to, obviously, you know, like I said on the bottom, you know, to empower and educate as well, but that networking, man, that's like,
yes,
especially in this day and age, man, that's huge, man, the networking. So definitely, once again,
networking can put
congrats.
you in some rooms that you never
Exactly.
believed.
Exactly. And especially at an event like that, like, you know, there's going to be some people there, you know, I miss them. So
Mhm.
so definitely
True.
man,
It's
definitely
not
congrats
always
for
about
that,
All you
man.
need is an
not always about
opportunity.
the performance.
Right.
It's not always about that. Just come out, be present, try to introduce yourself to people, because I mean, your first impression could be the only impression that you'll need to make an impact on somebody.
Yeah.
Really, right there.
Opportunity.
Yeah, you'd be
Make the best of it.
surprised.
Right.
Yeah, man.
First
You just gotta
impression
believe
is
in
very
yourself.
important. Yeah.
For real. So one got a couple more questions here. Is what was the process behind creating your most recent project, Testimony?
So I released I call it my debut project, Redemption, back in 2021. But for Testimony, I wanted it to really display my growth as an artist, and I wanted to tap in to my vulnerable side, because I've been through so much, probably more than what's good for my age. But I think that life is about the perspective that you carry through it. So I use those traumatic experiences in my life to be able to put together a cohesive project, to be able to show people that, hey, you know, anything in the way of trials and tribulations that can get in your way, you can either allow them to break you or mold you into the person that you've always wanted to become. So you do what you can, you pick yourself up, you fall down 8 times, you get up 9, keep your head down, you know, whatever it is that you're going through, you know, you get tested, and when you get through it, it's testimony. So that's where this project came from. So I put my best songs on there. I tried to make the first half of the project pretty much as in depth as I've ever went about the things that I've gone through. I've dealt with depression. My anxiety is rough sometimes. The grieving process, which that looks different for everybody, but you know, there was a point in time after my brother had passed, I had really lost my will to live. I wasn't ever suicidal, but I got to the point where I was like, you know what? If I go to sleep at night and I don't wake back up, I'd be okay with it. But I know that deep down in my heart, if Marv was around, he'd probably beat my ass for talking like that. So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, I'm sure he'd still want the best for you, no matter what
yeah,
situation,
and
you know?
and
Would you
I know
say
that,
during
but
that time? Oh, sorry to interrupt. I was saying, would you say
no, you
during that
good.
time did you just lose motivation and just, I guess you could say, living or just day-to-day life?
Yeah, I did. Everything was a chore for me, man. Like getting out of bed, trying to do schoolwork, juggle that, try to study, you know, being available as a son, a boyfriend, a friend. Like I couldn't. I've always been the type of guy that could be there for everybody else, but I couldn't be there for myself. And at that time, that's what I was dealing with, man. Like, and even as a constant reminder, bro, I kid you not. Like every day I walk to my room in our house, like after we got the news that my that he had passed away, man, I punched a hole in the wall, and it's still there to this day. And it just kind of it just kind of reminds me, man, like grief can take you through some crazy things, but when you come out on the other side of it, it can really give you the perspective that you need to appreciate life, and how much of a privilege it is to get up in the morning and take your swing at it every day. So it's the truth, man.
Man, nah, for real. Oh yeah, shout out
I got a
Easy, man. Shout
question.
out Love, man.
Look, You got a
I said,
question?
what made you decide to put your life in the pen, and what motivates you? What motivated you? Sorry.
So I would definitely say that my overall interest in the genre was really a motivating factor to me, but also, when you think about the things that you go through in life, sometimes you'll journal, you'll do things to maybe try to cope with what it is that you're going through. But I mean, who better to tell your story than you? And
Right.
I think that if you can convey it in a way that will come off as relatable, I think you have the opportunity to really be able to touch a lot of people with the message that you can put out there. And when I think about all of the things that I have gone through, I think that I would be doing myself a disservice to not share that part of me with the world, because I know that we all go through things, but we all get through things as well. And I think that for an artist to be able to open themselves up and show that vulnerable side of themselves, and understanding too that, hey, we're human, we go through these things, I think that allows you to connect with that artist a little bit better. And
Mm-hmm.
I really want my fans to know that, like, I'm a regular guy. I still struggle with all of the things that I've mentioned. Like, my anxiety ain't went nowhere, my depression ain't went nowhere. But it's just that when you get through things and you've seen all of these different things in your time, you understand it too. While you're still here on this planet, you got to do your best to keep pushing forward, because the only time that you don't have a choice in the matter is when you're not around no more. So you need to make the most out of every single day that God allows you to get up out of bed in the morning, and you need to make an impact the best way you can, whether it's music related, whether it's you going to work, whether it's you hopping on a podcast, doing what you do, pursuing your passion, streaming, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Try to be the best at whatever it is that you can do, because when you look back at your life, you don't want to live with any type of regret. You don't want to wish you would have did this. You don't want to wish you would have did that. Do it. Just do it. So I think that's really what had motivated me to pursue music in the capacity that I have, because I I love music too much to not be involved in it. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I strive for. I don't have to be the biggest artist in the world, but whatever comes with the music industry, or the music business, I'm happy for it, and I'm down for it.
Man. Yeah, man. I appreciate
Mhm.
you, man. Once again, I feel like even a lot of things that you're talking about too, it's like I feel like we have a similar mindset. And also these past between this episode and even our last episode with Black Skin, it's like, man, you guys been dropping some gems, man. Like make sure you guys go
Mhm.
check out that episode as well. Our last guest that we had, Black Skin, because he talked about, a lot of things that he was dealing with as well. When it came to his life and stuff. So
Mental health and all that.
yeah, when we're talking about mental health, and it was very deep episode too. So I just
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. Even honestly, most of our episodes really are like that. Like I think we just it's real conversations. You know what I mean? It's like we're real people at the end of the day. It's like there's so much that we could relate to each other. You know what I mean? Just the human experience in
Mm-hmm.
general. So definitely appreciate you putting that. And one song I had on repeat that I was listening to was of course the two songs that you gave us to put on here. I listened to the entire project, but Brotherly Love, man, that was a dope song as well, man. So
Yeah,
that was when I
that's
was
that's
playing
the
a lot.
deepest I've ever that's the deepest I've ever talked about what went into
Yeah, that
time
was
around my
like,
brother passing.
yeah. And you spoke on your
That was a
grandma as
rough
well
night.
too, and that, yeah, man. So yeah, I
Cancer
was bumping that.
is a
Oh,
bitch,
my
man.
fault, go
I
ahead.
I, I hate to be as vulgar like that, but
Nah,
cancer
Mm.
is
yeah,
cancer's a bitch, man.
it
Yeah.
is,
It done
bro.
took a lot of people away too soon, man.
Right,
Yeah.
and fast too, man. Like I've
Yeah,
seen,
Unfortunate.
somewhere it's like man, you found out maybe like a month or 3 weeks ago, all of a sudden stage 4, and you're, 3 weeks later, you're out of here. I'm like, damn, bro, it's
yep.
like that fast. Like, hold on, it shouldn't even, so like it's it's
Hardest
it's
part
a,
of hardest part
it's a tough
about
thing
it,
to
I would
see.
say for me was like my brother was really never sick. He was healthy, and it started off as a sarcoma on his right knee, and removed it. They removed it, and he went through the chemo, radiation, rang the bell. Was thinking that was that was it, because usually when somebody rings the bell, you think that's it. You know, you think cancer was gone, but it came back
Mm-hmm.
more aggressive, and it was hard for me to see him try to put up the facade that he was okay, because he didn't want anybody worrying about him.
Yeah.
And you know, I could see that he was struggling, but he was a strong man, and he never wanted anybody to worry about him unnecessarily. And he just you know, he stood on his principles, and it was difficult to see him go through that. And actually, the last time that I ever had talked to him before he passed was actually on Valentine's Day in
Oh wow.
2017. So that's always that's
No.
always a sensitive part for me on
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Oh man, for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
No, see how of a special day it is. I mean, just remembering in his remembrance, and always keep you in your mind, and just in your thoughts, moving forward, just in your personal life, music life, and just like you say, work, day to day. Know
Yes, sir.
know he's still around you. So
Facts.
I
And
appreciate you, bro.
Fleazy also said, I hope your music and message heals you and heals others. Hip hop needs that 911. So facts, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, Fleazy. That's my goal. I just want to you know, I want to be the best version of myself, and I know that there's never been another me. So I just want to give it an honest go, and however I get down that road or wherever life leads me, I'm okay with it. But I just want to do my part, try to make an impact on people's lives. That's what I take pride in.
Definitely, man. And you're gonna make it far, man. We can already tell.
I appreciate y'all, man.
yeah,
Definitely. And pretty much our last question that we got for you is, what's next for J.J.Sanders, man? What you got in store for 2024? Another project? I know you're talking about, you want to work more on the label, learn more about production, and et cetera, man. What's next for you, man?
So right now,
Obviously the music
I'm
industry.
all gear. I'm all gears ahead for the music industry night event on March the 9th.
that night, yeah,
that has my
Go wild if you dare.
focus. Like I've been working really hard over the years. I wanted to try to do my best to not only represent myself in the right capacity, but I wanted to be able to found my own business so I can steer maybe the conversation a little bit different, maybe from, the artist that, hey, I just make music, but it's like, how serious are you taking it? Like, I have my LLC. Um, I want to be sure that whenever I do present myself to these people, that, I'm coming off as somebody who's serious about their craft. I got my flyers, my business cards. So that's my focus right now. But in 2024, I want to eventually roll out some merchandise. I want to maybe drop an EP. I'm doing a lot of different collaborations with various artists. I have some things in the works with It's the Ripper, uh, Ravad Essepu, Busy Bailey, Saj Record. Hoping to get some work in with DD18. Lord, I just want to work with everybody, man, because I think there's enough room at the table for all of us to eat. I think we need to spread love, work with each other, because there's room for all of us there at that table. But we just have to step outside of our comfort zone from time to time, knowing that that's no place to grow, and try to uplift each other, man. And I just want to use this year to grow the brand, expand it, meet more people, touch more lives, man. So this year it's just expanding upon what I've already started, and keeping God at the forefront of it and seeing where it takes me, man.
Right. Yeah, man. That's it for our questions. And once again, man, we appreciate you for hopping on the podcast with us. Definitely, it's the first, but definitely won't be the last time. You know what I mean? Usually when we, got people on the podcast, man, you're always welcome to join us again, especially, other projects that you drop in the future. We'll be staying you know what I mean, in tune with all that
Staying
too.
in
And
tune.
you know what I mean, have you back on for the next project that you drop and speak on that, you know, the next project and et cetera, you know what I mean? So we always usually pretty much majority of the artists we've all had, you know, we're always going through kind of the pages and checking in, you know what I mean, and making sure we share the content, sharing the, you know, the things that you guys got going on as well. So yeah, man, appreciate you for real.
Hey, I can't thank y'all enough for having me this evening. I appreciate y'all. This will be the first of many, but I want to say this too. Like anything it is that I can do to support y'all and what y'all got going on, do not hesitate to reach out and ask me, because I'd love to be able to help out in any capacity. It ain't got to just be about music. It can literally be anything. I'm nothing but a text away. So if I can do something to support y'all and what y'all got going, please just let me know.
Appreciate that.
Man, appreciate that.
Oh yeah, well, man, appreciate
man.
that. Of course.
Yes, sir. Mean that. And I appreciate y'all for having me tonight. Can't reiterate that enough.
Nah, man.
Appreciate
Likewise.
the time,
yeah.
Likewise, and just and just the information, the gems, and you know
your story,
your story, your background, and people, your real friends, they know what a part of you is without the music too. So
exactly,
it's good to know the man behind the music.
Exactly,
right.
And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to everyone who's going to be watching and everyone who's tuning in. Don't forget to check out our last episode with Black Skin. We'll be back next Wednesday for a new guest that we have, special guest. And also, what else we got? Oh yeah, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram. What else are we on? I don't know, TikTok, whatever the hell else we're
on Twitch.
I don't know what else we're on at this point. Well, audio podcast, and definitely the audio podcast platforms, man, because we've been getting a lot of listens from the audio podcast listeners as well. So Spotify, Apple Music, et cetera, Google, Amazon, on whatever else I don't even know what they got at this point. But and also there was one more thing I was gonna say, but I do not remember what we're also gonna end the podcast, by playing Long Live Marv as well. And the link is in the description. So it's your link tree. We actually put your link tree in the description. So yes, Fleazy, man, go click that link tree in the description, man. You don't got to go too far. I did the work for you. So click the link tree and you'll find everything. Socials, music, music videos. Yeah, everything's on there, man. So go check that out.
Any single platform that you can follow somebody on, I am probably on there. Just search J.J.Sanders. Exactly how it's typed. You will find me, because I am not hard to find, my guy.
Yeah, you don't even gotta type it in.
J.J.Sanders be out here.
Just click that link.
You gotta type it in. Just click the link.
You don't even gotta type it in.
We
just
outside.
Click that. Just click that. We do the work for you, man. You should already know how this goes.
He got it, man. He following.
Yeah, you should already know how this goes, man. We do the work for you. Click the link tree, man.
Appreciate you. Man. And happy birthday to my boy Cambo too. And shout out to
his birthday.
All of my parents.
Happy birthday, man. I didn't even know.
Facts. Yeah, I didn't even know that, man. Happy birthday, man. So
I got an NCAA football announcement today on his birthday just for him.
Hey, that's been a long time in the making.
Oh yeah, that's what you said on the other chat. Yeah. Damn, they're coming up
for that, man. Just know once that drops, I'm occupied. I don't know if I can do the podcast for at least a couple of weeks.
Is that's 2025 is when they're dropping it?
This year.
Yeah. Oh, this year?
Yeah, this is supposed to be this year.
Damn.
Man, I might put it, punch in my PTO for the podcast. You might hold it down.
Hey man, do what you gotta do, man. We'll hold it down. We'll let you play. We'll let you get your game in there.
Gaming tags. Get your gaming tags ready.
I'm on Xbox at West Emperor, so get at me.
And Caleb got the Xbox. You think it's gonna be a cross-platform?
Well, they got Man's doing it now, so I would hope.
I got PS5.
I hope so, because if it is,
I think everything is
work. I guarantee you that.
Make a franchise. That'd be fire. I'm not gonna lie.
I saw a headline saying that Xbox exclusive games are now going to be available on like PlayStation and shit. And
man, what's going on with that? One of my coworkers told me about that the other day. They said he was telling me about Microsoft, like they're starting to, like Sony's they start getting their games and stuff. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Sony's taking over, man.
Taking over.
Yeah, they better Microsoft. They better drop another Halo or something. Like they better say.
You got a
They gotta
Halo
do
show. They
something,
got a
like,
TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They better
ain't
do
got no
something like
games.
this. You know what I mean? Hold on to your games, man.
Need to drop another Def
They
Jam.
better get it together.
Yeah,
They better
man.
they make another Def Jam. They better add J.J.Sanders. I'm about to start
J.J.
looking for that.
Oh,
yeah, facts. That's clean.
oh yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Hey man, throw
Yes,
King
sir.
Champs in there. Throw shit
King
King Champs in there
Champs.
too. Where he a big
Mhm.
start swinging, throwing people around. Man.
Oh man.
Hey, I
If
tell
they did that,
people too. I was like, I might
We
work
put
at a
Caleb
bank,
in
but
there.
I move more than money. I tell you that.
I move more than money. He's security too.
Now you had the bank for a reason.
Yeah.
oh yeah, GTA
You ain't
6,
get to the vault.
bro,
Hey,
it's
they
a
ain't robbing.
wrap.
They ain't robbing. It.
Definitely. Oh,
It's a
that
wrap.
brings me
Yeah,
to
That
another
ain't
point. One of my most
ain't gonna
popular
come out.
songs is a GTA. It's called GTA and
Yeah,
samples.
I sent that to him. I sent that to him.
Yep.
You got the GTA sample and everything.
Yeah, I love that
Yeah.
song, bro. I got to shoot another video for it though. I got to. I got to get people to come out for it. That's the main.
Yeah, you could use Darnell as a prop. You know, throw him in the car. You know, what I mean, throw
Throw
him
him
out,
in the
take his
car
whip.
Take
You know
his
what I mean?
whip.
Take his whip.
You know, Grove Street.
Just walking down the street, punch him. Just keep walking like nothing happened.
We on NCAA until GTA 6 drop.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
wild.
Man's in
Yeah,
the back burner.
the
We ain't-
future.
I'm
the
gonna be
future.
playing. I'm gonna be playing. You know, what I mean, I'm gonna try to get back on my streaming too. I want to play WWE. You know, 2K24 also, man. So I'm not. You know, what I mean, I'm trying to be on that Money in the Bank wave too. Man. So,
Money in the bank.
Man,
You know,
before we wrap up, I
I'm just
gotta
saying.
ask you if you're a WWE fan, and if you are, do you think that Cody Rhodes is gonna finish the story this year, man?
Yeah, I see.
Nah,
I finally got back into it after years of not watching, and they won't know, but Caleb knows I've been back in it. Like I've been back in my
He's back in
WWE,
it.
like
I
got
his
I
wrestlers
don't know
coming in.
anybody no more, and I like the old days when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'll be having to
Yeah,
recap
I'm
some
back
stuff
in.
for K. Like he'll try to watch some of it, but he watches all like the old stuff. But I think he will, man. I think he will.
I tell you this: if he doesn't, I think this is his last opportunity because I don't think people are gonna care about it as much if he doesn't get it done this time.
A whole nother year, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he should have won it last year.
Yeah,
but you know, it's okay. You know, I like how they've made him, you know, build from the ground up, work his way back up to this point. But if you had that man win 2 Royal Rumbles and then he still doesn't get the time, that's crazy.
Yeah. Now I agree with you, but I feel like this year, it hits differently, especially with The Rock. That whole situation, like, it got smacked and everything. I'm like, nah, this is about to be different. Like, I really think like at this point, this is the first time I feel like in a long time where I'm like, I don't know what the hell's about to happen. Like,
I'm excited.
You know what I mean? Like, it's really like one of those like where I'm like, I really feel like a kid again watching. I'm like, I really don't know what the hell's about to happen like this WrestleMania. So it's about to be wild, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah. But yeah, man, definitely go pre-order that game, man. I'm trying to, I'm trying to throw somebody out in the Royal Rumble, bro.
When that game come out?
Yeah.
I think in March. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think sometime in March.
I may come. I haven't played one in a minute.
They say it's like it's supposed to be like one of the biggest rosters.
Wasn't it like a couple years ago? It was like so ass that they took a year off. Right?
They did take a year off. Yeah.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah,
they said
year off.
They,
like
yeah,
2K20 or whatever it was, or 21 was so ass they took a year off or something.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
But then again, it was during the pandemic too. You know what I mean? So they probably didn't have a lot of build up. You know what I mean, for the game. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Acknowledge your tribal chief, by the way.
Yeah, he said it. Facts, man. Now he gotta lose that title, bro. He gotta lose that.
Well, I can't be on live disrespecting my tribal chief. I can't do that.
Yeah.
He might come get me, and then he'd be running up on the wrong guy because he would have to acknowledge me. But that's
and you got The Rock too, so he might come over there and rock bottom you. You know what I mean? Like you hit you with the
Rock.
elbow.
As much as I love,
The Rock's still wrestling as well.
He's still wrestling? He came back or something?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Man. This man
all I heard was a pause. That's all I heard.
This man here wrestling, owning the UFL, fucking.
No, he does a lot, man.
For The Rock, does a lot, bro. When does he sleep? When does he sleep? Well, he does have time for his family. He's with Roman Reigns now. He's in the bloodline.
Shoot, that man take like 3-4 showers a day.
Your wife misses you.
Yeah, so his wife misses you.
Hey, always working. tell you that.
His wife at home making
Yeah.
dinner, hoping that he will come and make it for
This
dinner.
man
And then when he
never
show up,
done.
Another day. Another day.
picking up his plate, fucking depressing some shit. Fucking,
Yeah, that's how she
he'll make it home one of these nights.
Oh, yeah, he'll be back home one of these nights, petting the dog. Like,
That man don't
yeah.
got time for nothing but business.
Wait, before we
Business.
hop off, I do want to ask, since you you know what I mean, we watching WWE, what do you think about with the, because there's a whole lot of things that like storylines that could come into play, because now you got Triple H as well, you know what I mean, like kind of in the mix.
And he don't even got long hair no more. Damn.
Yeah. But obviously, but he has a pacemaker in his heart, so he can't really wrestle, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So
does
it's
he?
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
he
wow,
has
he
a
does.
like I remember but that could be, I mean, I don't know how, you know how wrestling works. Like, yeah, he obviously said in the interview, and he's currently not wrestling for,
Yeah.
you know, he retired, but
Ric Flair making it come back.
because there's kind of a rivalry between him and The Rock, you know what I mean? Obviously they had in the past, but it's like resurfaced, you know, to now. So it's one of those things where it's like you got Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, you got The Rock, Triple H, you got, you know, it's like all these things going on. You're like, what the hell's about to happen? You know what I mean? So it's a lot, man.
See, I just think that if they play it smart, it could really be one of the better rivalries in all of WWE history. But I think what could happen potentially if they don't do the tag team match that they're talking about between Roman and The Rock versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, they could set Cody up in a way to where it's like, oh, well, in order for you to keep your match with Roman, you got to beat The Rock, and then if you beat The Rock, then you get Roman to kind of like stack the deck for him. I don't know if they'll go that route, but
then that'd be kind of disrespectful though. Like, this man won the Royal Rumble, like, then you got to do this too. Like,
but see, imagine how much more, I guess you could say, sweet it would be if he were to beat The Rock and Roman in the same year.
That'd be wild too. That'd be wild.
I got a question. A question. That's for everybody.
Don't say nothing about Vince McMahon, bro. Please.
What?
Okay, I thought you were about to bring up.
I mean, it could be Vince McMahon if you want that to be your answer. I was gonna say, who's your favorite wrestler growing up? And that's for everybody.
Vince McMahon now.
Favorite wrestler.
Favorite wrestler?
Yeah, like growing up or as a kid or however you want to say it, you know.
Oh, JTG and
Crime Time.
Oh, Shaq, guess Prime Time.
This man.
Prime Time.
Rest in peace to Shaq, man.
Rest in peace,
That's sad, bro.
John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Randy Orton, especially bald Randy Orton that was punt kicking people all the time.
The legend killer.
Motherfuckers giving people CT up one boot.
Yeah. DX, Shawn Michaels, Triple H.
Batista, man. Come on.
List goes on. Batista's severely underrated.
Yeah, Batista was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
if not favorite.
Batista, the Big Show,
hometown hero for us. You know,
now he's doing movies.
You know, Rey Mysterio, that's our guy. You know, San Diego.
Oh yeah,
man.
he be doing. He be in the movies.
Shout out Ray too, man.
Shout out his son too, Dominic Mysterio, man. That dude is a legend now.
Yeah,
but
Rey Mysterio,
wasn't he beefing with his dad at one point?
Yeah. He's created his own lane now. You know what I mean? So he's out of his dad's shadow, which is dope to see. But damn. Yeah, you pretty much named them all. Shit, Undertaker, Randy Orton, like all the main guys, man. So shout out Edge too, man. I don't like Ball.
I don't like the Big Show.
Yeah, shout out my guy Bobby Lashley.
The
too,
Great Khali.
Oh yeah, shout out Lashley. For sure. Shout out.
Umaga was one of my favorites too when I was a kid.
Umaga
was recipe Umaga, man.
Boogeyman.
Darnell's favorite wrestler was Mr. Kennedy with the mic.
Mr. Kennedy.
Dead.
Nah, Darnell's. You like Kurt Angle is beast too. Darnell's favorite was Hornswoggle.
Jimmy Wing. Jimmy Wing Gang was my favorite.
Jimmy Wang.
Yeah, the country Asian guy.
I forgot about that dude, bro. Jimmy Wang,
You wear the white beater with some jeans.
Bro, he was the most generic guy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. He said, "I'm an AIDS baby. Don't take me back." Though he about to be talking about fucking Ric Flair and them. I don't know.
Woo!
Rikishi and the other dudes.
Rikishi, bro. Can you imagine? Like, imagine looking at the script and you're going again. Like, you're losing the match tonight.
It says in the script, ass and face or some shit.
Yeah, just last part of the script.
Hey, I can't let you put no cheeks in my face in a restaurant.
Nah,
cheeks and face.
Or they will
They
make
gotta pay you a lot just to do all that, man.
I'm
gotta
like, bro,
kiss,
just put me through a table. Just put me through
yeah.
a table.
Oh, Jeff Hardy, man. Jeff Hardy. That's
Oh,
he's in the, I
yeah,
don't care.
Hardy Boys.
We can't forget
Hardy
about him.
Yeah,
bro.
the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys. Jimmy Wayne.
Now, this man going way back. God damn. Before my time, man.
I don't even know who the hell Coco Beware is.
Yeah. Demolition Heart Foundation.
Yeah, I know the Demolition.
Coco
Yeah, I
Beware.
know. The Demolition, though, that's the one with them spikes, right? Like on the shoulder pads, or am I thinking that's the Road Warriors? I'm tripping.
Shoulder pads.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to go back in the 80s and see what that's all about. But yeah, man, we could be talking about this forever.
Yeah,
man. Honestly,
one
of them things would be on the wrestling podcast. Change our name, but yeah. So man, yeah, shout out to you, man. Definitely, like I said, won't be the last time. We definitely got to have you back on, man. This was fun.
Yeah, looking forward to it, bro. Thanks again. Thank y'all.
Yeah, most definitely.
Appreciate it.
Legion of Doom. This man Fluff got to stop,
still
bro.
at it.
He's still at it. He's not letting us leave. Yeah, Rowdy, Jimmy Snuka, what
Jimmy Fly Snuka.
Like, yeah, he about to start bringing up like old heads.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Andre the Giant. But yeah, man. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and also we are gonna end it with Long Live Marv as well off the Testimony Project. So don't forget to check that out as well. And you guys got anything else to add before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Appreciate you again for coming on. Dope interview.
Appreciate y'all for having me, for sure.
Yeah, man. Taking the time. Time is everything. So to spend an hour or so with us, we appreciate it.
Fourth pleasure is mine, and I look forward to the next time, man. God bless y'all. Wish y'all the best of luck in any of your endeavors, and however I can support, just let me know.
Most definitely, man. I appreciate that.
Of course.
What about you, Darnell?
I just appreciate taking the time and all that, and just all your words of wisdom and all the things that there was just good conversation, good talk. I mean, your words go a long way, and just like your career. I hope everything goes well, and much success. Coming towards us to you.
Only up from here.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man. Wishing nothing but the same to y'all as well.
Facts, man. And everyone have a good rest of your night. We're gonna be ending up with J.J.Sanders. Long live Marv.
Long live Marville, biggest 8.
Yes, sir.
Shit really easy when you don't try.
But they may never find what they dream of. What you won't do for love. You try
It's like venom. People look at my eyes, your life venom. It's Jay.
Long live Marv, the biggest of A's. Don't worry about nothing, I got the shit covered. My heart done been through some pain. Nothing like how that shit felt when I buried my brother. I couldn't help myself, so I'm supposed to be there for our dad and our mother. We cannot enjoy like the same. We still going through it. Don't think we're ever recovered. Just falling like rain, it's despair in them puddles. That's just more of the usual. Plenty of people are claiming to be there when you struggle, but that's just some shit to be saying at funerals. Give me your word, but stand on it. Mine good as money, you can't put a ban on them. They only check on us when we be posting your pictures. Since time that shit happens, might have to put hands on them. I put these together, it's documented. Get help break down on the book. When I see the memories, knowing they got you in it. We'll reconnect when it's life in it. People look at my eyes, see a life in it. Before I let somebody play with his name, but I'm swinging sticks like the 9th minute.
Lately I've been doubting my talent. Can't find the balance between speaking about this road I have traveled while keeping valiance. Motor for a brain, peep the mileage, don't need the eyelids. Friends I love to see through the violence, I think in silence. Lyrics bring a tear to a tyrant, I'm feeling giant. Oxygen is God, breathe inside then release, I'm sighing. We inhale from first breath, exhale when breath when we dying. Eyes closed, the soul is not free, no atom confines them. Different frequencies as they travel, no one can find them. Every now and then catch a a glimpse of something surprising, which becomes the greatest parts of this life we learn to survive.
I done lost so much, how the fuck can I take it easy? Out here trying to eat so my hands be a little greasy. Steady taking shots of the liquor that I don't need. I'm just trying to find my space in this world that's full of the greed. What you gonna do for love? I just gotta follow my gut. Talk it down to the fam or the team, some niggas were seen, so you might wanna duck. One thing I can't lose is identity. Hold this shit close like my dignity. Got a sense holiday liberty. I get the moving like this shit a Diddy beat. Need to run and get out my face. Everybody lost, gotta make 10K. Look to the sky, remember the days. How you grew up and how you got your pay. One of you back and I'm stuck in a day. I see your face in the car like an angel. Keep me protected, I'm just trying to save them. Only you are close when I need something different. What I would not do. Coming from nonsense. Hold me close when I need some guy.
Long live Mar. Just know I love you.
Touch you from nonsense.
I'm always thinking of you.